Have you ever had your higher self pull at your heartstrings, but your lower self is trying to pull even harder to bring you back to the lower individual that you once were? That's the dilemma I'm going with right now. Y'all, I'm not even crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because we have two selves. And the more we don't want to admit it, the more it's becoming more clear to me. I don't know if y'all going to understand this video, but something just hit. So I just read my Bible app, right? And I'm not going to lie, I'm not one of the picture perfect people that claim that they read their Bible and they're Christian, which is no shade to anybody that is. I'm just speaking from my experience, but something just clicked because I was raised in the church. I don't want to make this too long. Raised in the church, backstory. Raised in the church, I've always been close to God. I always loved God. I always loved my family. Long story short, when you get of age, things become up to surface, right? Family secrets, family relationships, mom, dad, nieces, nephews, things start to surface. A lot of things you didn't understand, it starts to become more clear. A lot of secrets become unraveled. The elders pass away, so of course the family strays away. Everybody goes their way, nobody's talking. The rift in the family that always happens, of course, right? Y'all, I keep telling people, once I hit 30, almost 4 weeks ago, my life and my mind has been changing, and it has been the battle of the trenches, okay? And I'm just making this video because people don't talk about this. And it's crazy because I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I really felt just my higher self and just God inwardly just pulling and pulling, because y'all, people don't talk about the struggle, the mental struggle that you got to go through to go to the top. People don't talk about that. And it's crazy because your higher self is literally battling your lower self because you want to get to the top. You want to make that bridge. You want to build that empire. You want to be the person that you want to be. But at the same time, that's not the person God wants you to be. So you're going to go down a different path than everybody else. They're not going to understand it. You're not going to understand it. But you got to go with it. And it's lonely at the top, y'all. It really is. And people don't understand that. So I'm sorry I'm talking fast. I don't want to be too long, but let me know if anybody else has went through this or going through this, because y'all, they don't talk about the trenches up to your 30s when you are mentally getting your mind together and it's a rift and it's a tear with your lower self and the higher self. Please let me know.